Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alexa and we are doing another cozy Barnes & Noble vlog today. I've made a couple of these already, but this is the first one that I'm going to be filming when it is officially fall. I'm pretty sure fall started on like September 22nd, somewhere around there. So yeah, you know the drill, it's fall. We're gonna go into Barnes & Noble, see what we can find, most likely leave with a handful of books, and we're gonna be summoning, channeling, curating all of the cozy vibes possible. Please ignore grass skirt Hello Kitty. She's not looking very fall, but she is adorable. I've been struggling to find a good angle in my car to film. I feel like when I film here, there's either like a shadow from the top of the car on my face, and then when I put the camera by like the speed gauge and everything, you can see the steering wheel, which some people said that they didn't mind it, but I don't know. For some reason, it just kind of bothers me a little bit. This angle might be my favorite car angle so far, but I mean, I guess I could just take Hello Kitty off. I kind of miss her though. It's not the same without her. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna go inside Barnes, but I feel like every single time I go out to go book shopping, I end up in this like mental pigeonhole where I just forget like all of my basic needs. And then I leave the bookstore and I'm like, why do I have a headache? I'm extremely hungry. I feel like I haven't had a sip of water in like 5 years. I have to go to the bathroom, my feet hurt. I tried to do my best and prepare for this Barnes trip by drinking a ton of water before, but not too much water so that I had to use the bathroom. And I used the bathroom before I left my house anyways. I had a delicious and nutritious lunch of chicken and steamed vegetables. I had a matcha earlier, so I got my caffeine for the day. I really went out of my way to make sure that all of my basic needs were met before embarking on this Barnes journey. So hopefully I'm not feeling horrible after I leave the bookstore today. Let me know if anybody else relates to that. So yeah, I lied. I have one more thing to say. What we're looking for today, Intermezzo by Rooney. I have been looking for that book all week and everybody is out of stock. And The Pumpkin Spice Café by Laurie Gilmore, also been looking for that all week and everybody is out of stock of that one as well. So we will try our luck and see if we can find those two books at this Barnes. I have not been to this one this week, so we will see. If not, I'm sure that I'm still gonna find something to bring home with me because I just know myself too well. All right, enough yapping, let's go into the store. We are back from Barnes & Noble and I'm going to show you guys everything that I got. I already finished the coffee that I got. It was a small iced almond spice coffee, which I think is one of their seasonal drinks. It was pretty good. I thought it was gonna be overly sweet because it says that it has almond milk, 3 toasted almond shots, and 3 pumpkin swirls in it, which sounds like a lot of like added sweeteners and milks and things, but I don't know. It wasn't that sweet. You definitely have to like almonds to like this, but it was pretty good. I mean, obviously I finished it. Okay, now on to the books that I got. Now, before I went into Barnes, I told you guys that I was looking for the Pumpkin Spice Cafe and Intermezzo by Sally Rooney, and I did acquire one of those. I asked an employee if they had the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I don't know why I don't like asking people if they have books in stock, but I just don't, and I tried to avoid it at all costs. But it said on their app that they had the book in stock, but whenever I looked at the different displays and where it would be in the aisles, I could not find it. And so I was like, maybe it's in the back or something. So I ended up asking an employee. I was like, hey, do you have this book? And she could not find it either. And then eventually she found out that they had 2 in stock, but they were both on hold for customers that were gonna come in and pick them up. So I thought that they were going to have it in stock, but they sadly did not. But what they did have in stock was Intermezzo by Sally Rooney, and this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, which it says it includes special content. You guys know how I feel about special content from Barnes & Noble. Okay, I don't know exactly which parts of this are special content. Like, this might be in the regular edition, I'm not sure, but there's a notes section. That's probably in the regular edition. Then there's acknowledgements, and then there's this section called color and light. I would assume this is the exclusive content. I don't really know what it is. I don't want to spoil the book, but there's some exclusive content in here. The inside of the book has this beautiful artwork in it, as well as in the back. And if you didn't know, the regular edition of this book is yellow, and then this one is obviously orange. I honestly don't really feel any type of way about the orange versus the yellow. I feel like I like both of them, so I was just happy to finally track down a copy of this book. I really don't know too much about this one. What I know about it is that it's following 2 brothers who are dealing with grief. I believe one of their parents passes away. And yeah, just basically following them as they wade the waters of love and family and grief. I am so excited to read this one. The next book I got, I actually showed in a previous Cozy Barnes vlog. I'll link it down below if you guys want to watch that one as well, but this is Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. The first time I saw this at Barnes, I wanted to get it, but they only had 1 copy, and it was unfortunately damaged, so I didn't want to pay for a damaged book. But when I went today, they had new, beautiful, undamaged copies of this book. So I wanted to pick this one up because I really wanted it last time. It's following our main character, Cassie, and she moves to a small town in Florida. I believe she ends up buying a house, and it ends up being haunted. And our main male character, Nick, who works at a local coffee shop in the town, tries to show her around and convince her to stay. And yeah, I think this just looks like a fun and easy read, so I'm excited that I was finally able to get a copy of it. I didn't even realize, but we have a really nice orange theme going on, and it is going to continue with the next book. So there were actually 2 different covers of this book, and I could not tell if they were the same or not. So I spent a very long time staring at them and examining them to see if they were the same. And according to my findings, they were the same. So I decided to get this cover. They were almost exactly the same, but the other one was more of a realistic photo, and then this one is more of like a drawing type of picture. So I got this one because it creeps me out a little bit less. This is Pet Sematary by Stephen King. If you guys saw my fall bucket list video, I was talking about how I want to read a Stephen King book and then watch the corresponding movie, and Pet Sematary was one of my ideas for that bucket list. So I decided to go ahead and grab it while I was at Barnes. I've seen the newer movie of this book, and I honestly don't even remember what happens, but I think it's probably better to go in blind anyways, so that's that. And then the final thing that I got, I have been obsessed with activity books lately. I think for the most part they are made for kids, but I don't care. I have never seen this type of activity book before, so I had to get it. It is a sticker by number book, and the theme is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So how perfect is that? It basically has these pictures with different letters and numbers on it. And then there's a corresponding sticker sheet where you match up the letter and number to the corresponding letter and number. And then you are able to complete the photo with the stickers that you put on it. I just think this is like the cutest thing ever, and I know that this is going to be a perfect activity to do while I am listening to any audiobooks that I have. One of the main reasons that I love activity books is that they are the perfect like busy work to do while listening to audiobooks. It's still kind of creative, but you don't really have to use too much brain power to do them. And it keeps my hands busy while I'm listening to an audiobook so that I don't get bored. It comes with 10 different puzzles, and this was $8. I think they had a Christmas one too. I didn't see any other ones, but maybe there were. I might have to go back and get another one at some point because I already completed one of these and I am obsessed with it. It's just so cute. And this one is also matching my little orange theme that I have going on here. I promise that was not intentional. So yeah, these are all of the books that I got today at Barnes & Noble. I hope you guys enjoyed today's cozy Barnes & Noble vlog. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know anything you want to let me know. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram and make sure that you are subscribed so that you can see more videos from me in the future. But for now, that is all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!